But Gary, you did write in your blog that you think Gareth Bale is the man to bring Spurs trophy. Go on then, tell us why.
Well, I've touched on it already because he brings a quality to the Spurs team that they don't have at the moment. You have a look at the players in that squad and how many of them have won big trophies at club level. Okay, Lloris has won the World Cup, hasn't he? Fantastic, what an achievement. That's international level. What has he won at club level? Well, actually at Spurs, the answer's zip. So I think he brings a mentality. It's a bit like Jose Mourinho. His history, his CV says he wins trophies. Gareth Bale's CV in the last 7 years says he wins trophies. And I think that is a huge part of what Spurs are hoping will influence and turn the mentality of the club. In this century, right, Spurs have won one domestic cup competition. That's it. For a club like Spurs, the size, the history and everything, that just isn't acceptable. So they need to win trophies.
I think if you speak to any Spurs fans a number of years ago and you tell them they have a new stadium, they'll be in the Champions League final, they have Jose Mourinho as the manager, they have Gareth Bale back in the club, I think many of them would not believe you. Just one final word though, Kevin. With Gareth Bale coming in, how will the likes of Harry Kane welcome him? I mean, he's now no longer the only star man in the club.
I think he'd be delighted, to have a superstar come back into your side. I think the big thing for me, like Gary said, for Tottenham this season, I said it last season, the worry for me for Tottenham is if they don't win a trophy, will they lose their star striker? Now, I actually said if I was Harry Kane, I probably would have looked to move on this summer to try and go and win trophies at his age, but he hasn't. He's decided to stay. The club have lived up to their name. They brought in a superstar to try and help them do that. And the big worry for me is if they don't win a trophy this season, I think Harry will probably move on, and no one could deny him that. So bringing in someone of his winning mentality, you've got two serial winners in terms of the Champions League as your manager and a player coming in, domestic trophies, that can rub off onto the rest of your squad, then you give yourself a great chance. So yeah, it's gonna be an intriguing season for Tottenham. I'm sure there'll probably be another one or two more signings, maybe come in the door, maybe one or two leave the club. So by the time the window shuts, hopefully Tottenham will have the squad that will challenge in certainly every cup competition this season.